Hi guys and gals, welcome. I'm just going to get straight to the point. The biggest problem with Elden Ring PvP, absolutely huge issue, and I'm not too hopeful it'll ever be addressed, and it's this problem right here. So, I've tried to enter a match, 6 players, and it starts the old, please wait till combatants are assembled, and it's not assembling. So, say we cancel this one. The biggest problem is that I can't see if anyone else is looking for a match and what's popular. So I can't see. There's no indication which modes are popular, which modes populated. People looking for matches. There's nothing here that tells me. Oh, I'll go back to the round table because that's probably a fine way to do it. There's nothing. The game does not give you any information as to who's looking for what sort of match and where they are. So you get no information whatsoever about what preferences people have. Again, this is a character with only one. I just wanted to show it at there. But there's no indication. Yes. I'll just grab a character with all the locations. And we can talk about the lack of incentive, the lack of covenants. Again, both of them are, substantial reasons as well. But the big problem is you just don't know. You don't know how many people are looking for duels 1v1, which you assume there'd be plenty, because that should be the most populated mode. But you get no information. So you're looking through, say combat ordeal. Actually, we'll do United Combat. Let's do Spirit Ashes allowed. Any number of combatants. And then we'll do any location. And then we'll be waiting. And I'll wait 30 seconds and I'll give up. Because I just can't be bothered. So you spend a lot of the time for the Colosseum just waiting. Just waiting for people to join. And then they never join because maybe they're in a different thing waiting somewhere else. You don't know where people are waiting. There's no indication. And this, you could say, oh, maybe they'll never fix this. They don't have the setup. The server's capable of handling it the way they design the games. This game in particular, they can't handle having a lobby, showing lobbies. I don't know why. The Colosseum should be a separate mode. And you can move your characters towards it, but they could have made it a separate free mode and connected it to the game, or not had it separate from the game, and you just port over your characters. And again, that's a huge amount of work. That's asking a lot. So I don't understand if they were to do that sort of thing, it would take a lot longer, maybe years. But okay, let's just give up. That's not going to work. But it's something. Another solution is here. The problem is here. Combat format. Why isn't there any combat format as an option? Why not just have any? And then for this, Spirit Ashes allowed to prohibit just any. Why isn't there a third option? Any. You could just have. So if you can have any number of combatants, why not any combat mode format? Any yes or no Spirit Ashes, and then you could have so much more people bloody having matches because there'd be less of this. The narrowing down of the modes, and again the locations as well, just makes it an added level of complexity that makes it harder to find other people to actually beat up, to actually play against. So let's try a duel. Duel has to have, and we'll do Spirit Ashes prohibited, so you don't know. You have the duel people who are using Spirit Ashes, those that aren't. So let's try allowed, and let's do any location. Now we're only looking for one person, so surely that should be pretty quick. But then I had Spirit Ashes allowed. Is that what's making it slow? Should I turn them off? There's just this level of complexity through the specifications for what kind of match you're looking for that is totally unnecessary. It drives me mad. It drives me mad. I just can't believe that they didn't think, just put any for everything, all of them. All of them be any. And you could just, and then it's either that or you show how many people are looking. And you go, oh, there's no one looking for that sort of match. It's too specific. So let's cancel this. It's not even working. Should have already found one by now. And also, the other point, I'll go to my status. It should also specify levels. Like the level of the person looking for a match. So you should be able to have, I'm a level 50, I'm looking for a duel, and then it says, oh no, you can't duel with someone who's 100 levels above you. So then I go, oh no, I'll go grab a lower level character that I've got, so we can duel. But it doesn't work like that. You don't know anything. So there's no information sharing. So nothing says, I'm a level 195, I'm looking for 5 other people, say for combat ordeal. So we're looking for 6 people. Spirit Ashes will do prohibited. Maybe this will find me a match. Let's see. It doesn't. Again, you could talk about the story mode and all that sort of stuff in Elden Ring, all of it being a bit obtuse at times. But you can't have that for multiplayer. You can't have the multiplayer be as vague as the story at times. Like, why is it is it a journey of discovery with the PvP to work out where people are? I mean, if people are still playing it, which I think is a big barrier, and why I can't find anyone to bloody play with, because this is the problem. This setup of the menu. It should have been a separate zone where everyone could load in, and then you could choose your mode once you're in the Colosseum. There should have been everyone in the Colosseum. You could see everyone walking around. Maybe there's a bit of lag here and there, but you wouldn't be fighting each other at that point. You just, oh wait, there's other people looking for a PvP, a duel, or a combat ordeal, a combat. You could look at, and you could see them in a zone. Maybe you limit that to 16 people, or less. I understand, there's the pressures, but it's just totally, it's just stupid. Why you don't have any on the Spirit Ashes on the combat formats? It's just, I don't understand. Got any location, any number of combatants, but no, you got to specify these, and then you got to specify this, and it just narrows down the field of players that are available to, who are going to even play against you, and then they're going to give up because it takes too long to find a damn match because everyone's in different thing, thinking they're in the wrong thing. But yes, you can play with other people with passwords, but then there's other issues with that, which is if you want to play, you can't play two. You can only have, you have to have the whole team with passwords. You can't have 2 people with the passwords on and then a third person join your side for a United Combat 3v3 who hasn't got a password. They can't join, so it's 2 versus. Well, you can't get a full 3v3. You can only do 2v2. So you can't do 2 versus 3. You can't do. Yeah. So there's just a bit of. It's so much finicky little bullshit. So it's the problem is the way that they structured the Colosseum and the options and the specifications for matches is very, very poor. Whether they could implement actual lobbies where you can actually see who's actually looking for a goddamn match, I can understand why they wouldn't do that, because they have a history of having issues with, because everyone's connecting via the internet. I'm not going to go into detail there, but I'm just going to say there are understandable reasons why they don't quite do that, but why they don't have any options of these is just totally beyond me. I just don't understand. It should have been fixed already. This is a problem that was obvious from the moment the Colosseum came out that they have not fixed. And it's just make it more vague so people can actually find each other. In random public lobbies, of course, you can play with your friends and all that sort of thing. Every sort of multiplayer ever is designed around people playing against just their friends exclusively. No, wait, it isn't. It's totally the opposite of that. Who would have thought? And since we have the lack of covenants, again, covenants, the way that they function, Dark Souls 3, is more about you just playing your game normally, single player, and then, I'm teleported over to help someone, which you can do with the blue ring. Yes, I'm aware of the blue ring. But at the same time, it just doesn't function like the covenants did. It doesn't have that same... Yeah, and then because they've got to have their white cipher rings on, and then you get the blue one. So this is like the only covenant system in the game, and it's not really covenant. There's no positives. You don't get like the tongues or the ears or any sort of trophy from killing people and use them to trade in for special items, cosmetic or otherwise. And that's kind of sad. You don't get souls. I don't think that's. I can understand don't want to give someone who kills like a level 200 and the level 50, but then they don't even have those sorts of matches. Like they don't even specify the level limits. But it's people just have to come up with their own. Maybe it's 20 levels, 25, maybe it's 50, and roughly similar levels anyway. People playing each other, or are they? I'd love them to just come out and say, oh, if you're level 600, you can't play with people who are level 100. And I've heard, all sorts of people's personal experiences about once they got past level 200, they really struggled to find a match in the Colosseum. And whether, the optimum level is 150 or 100 or whatever it is, it's just poorly communicated. And that really frustrates me. So yeah, I just don't do it. I'm just pretty much off it. The Colosseum it was just a short little buzz, and then it just dropped off because people don't know what other people are in or what they want to be in. It doesn't work well at all. I'm just freaking, yeah, whatever. I'm done. Yep, just garbage. Garbage. I can just fight them in there. Yep, it's been Frosty 510. Why can't they have that option? Stupid, 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 stupid shit. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did you agree? Do you think no one's playing Colosseum anymore? The game is dead. Whatever. Or you just think they've done it and they don't want to do it no more. There's no incentive. There's no reward. Why would they continue to do it? And they're just getting ganked, when they do get a match. And just getting obliterated by magic from a distance, or someone's charging at them in the lag, and latency, all those issues make it feel unsatisfying. And I can't really disagree with that point if you make that point. But yeah, just stupid. All right, yeah, watch by 10, like and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Ugh. I hope they fix it, but I know they probably won't. It's quite sad. They need to look at Nioh 2 for multiplayer as well. That's a separate issue, but I'll go into that in some other time. All right, bye bye. Yeah, bye bye.